Yokoso! Today we're exploring two of Japan's most beautiful locations. Ashikaga Flower Park, where sakura season truly comes to life, and the historic Tomonoura, a picturesque fishing village frozen in time. But that's not all. Later in the video, I'll be trying some rather bizarre local food, and trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. I sure haven't. So get ready, because you're about to come along with us. We start our journey with a ride on a high-speed Shinkansen. First, we're headed to Ashikaga Flower Park. These trains are not only fast, reaching speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour, but they also offer a smooth and comfortable ride that is second to none. Boarding the Shinkansen is a seamless experience. The trains are meticulously clean and the seating is spacious, providing ample legroom and reclining options for long journeys. After stopping off at another train station and moving on to a smaller train, we now are riding through the Japanese countryside. It truly is beautiful, with the rice fields in the distance and the mountains coming into view. It's a vast and welcome change from the busy streets of Tokyo. With that amazing scenic ride behind us, now we're finally here. Welcome to Ashikaga Flower Park, a breathtaking oasis of natural beauty located in Tochigi Prefecture, Japan. We're in Ashikaga Flower Park. We're actually just right outside of it. We just got here. Took the train. We actually took a Shinkansen to get here too, so that was kind of fun. Look at the trees in the back. They're beautiful. Known worldwide for its spectacular sakura trees, this park is a must-see destination for nature lovers and photographers alike. As we arrive at the park, we immediately are greeted by an explosion of color. The entrance sets the tone for what's to come. A journey through meticulously curated gardens that change with the seasons. The air is filled with a gentle fragrance of the flowers, and you just can't help but feel a sense of wonder. Just look at how each one of these sections of flowers have been planted perfectly. There are so many different varieties here, and they're all beautiful in their own way. The amount of care that's been taken truly is amazing. We've been walking around for quite a while now, so let's go see if we can find some food. We got the ramen here at Ashikaga Flower Park. It looks delicious. The most traditional ramen that I've come across in a long time ever, I guess. Got the pork here. The noodles, it's like bamboo maybe? Yeah. Some seaweed, some onion maybe? Everyone here is having a nice time, and we see a lot of families with children. The cherry blossoms, or sakura, are in full bloom, their delicate pink flowers creating an enchanting atmosphere that feels like a scene from a fairy tale. Ashikaga Flower Park isn't just about the flowers, it's about the experience. You'll see people from all over the world here taking in the moment and soaking in the natural beauty. This is a place right outside the park that Kelly and I call our heaven on earth. With the sun setting and the petals falling, it really is something to see. Let's take a quick stroll through the streets of Ashikaga. You'll immediately notice the blend of old and new. The traditional wooden houses, some dating back centuries, stand side by side with modern buildings. It's a place where the past and the present live in harmony. Scattered throughout Ashikaga are temples and shrines that offer a glimpse into the spiritual side of the city. These sacred places, some hidden within quiet alleys, provide a peaceful retreat from the bustle of modern life. Okay, so we made it to Tokyo Station, where we're going to get on the Shinkansen today to go to Tomonoura Port, which is in Fukuyama. Here we go. One of the highlights of any Shinkansen trip is the chance to enjoy an eki-ben, a specifically prepared bento box that reflects the local flavors of the regions you're passing through. Each station offers its own unique selections, making it a culinary journey as well. We're having our bento boxes here on the Shinkansen, heading to Shin, Osaka. We got several different things we're trying here. I'm eating. Okay, it's story time. We were trying to figure out where we're going. It's very hard to navigate around here, and there's a lot going on, and we were talking to a gentleman in the JR office about all this. But he was trying to tell us about the bus that we're going to, that we need to catch, and he was telling us either 4 or 5, and I guess he felt like he made a mistake by not telling us exactly or something, so we got out of here all the way to the bus station, and he's running behind us as we were walking up. We didn't see him, And he runs up and he's like, oh no, I made a mistake. We're like, oh, we couldn't believe he was there, you know? And he's like, it's this one right here. And he's like, I just want to basically make sure that you knew where you were going. So he ran all the way through the train station to help us get where we're actually supposed to go. And we're just like really touched by it because people don't act that way. They don't really care where you're going or if you're going the right place or if you need help. So we're getting ready to head to Tomonoura. Here we go. Now let's hop on the correct bus, thanks to the guy in the train station. So one of the main reasons why we decided to come to Tomonoura is because we're big fans of Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli. One of our favorite animes is called Ponyo, and Tomonoura is said to be the inspiration behind the film. I totally see why. Welcome to Tomonoura. As we step off the bus, we're greeted by this incredible view of the sea and the mountains in the distance. Now we arrive at our traditional Japanese home that overlooks Tomonoura Port. It has a lush green garden that's a perfect place to sit and reflect as you look out onto the ocean. Located in Hiroshima Prefecture, this charming port town is a place where time seems to stand still. With its rich history, breathtaking views, and tranquil atmosphere, Tomonoura is a destination that captures the essence of traditional Japan. From the moment you step into the home, you're transported to a world of Japanese hospitality. The main hall with wood floors has windows that open out into a stunning view. At the heart of the traditional Japanese home is the tatami room, or washitsu. Tatami mats made from woven straw provide a soft and natural surface under your feet. The home is characterized by its minimalist design with a focus on natural materials and a strong connection to nature. Just right outside the fence of our home, we discover this torii gate and a small shrine. Let's take a look down this path and see where it leads us. It doesn't look like that many people take it. Noticing the steps, it looks like this leads us down into the town. And it does. Perfect, let's go take a look down there. As we wander through the streets of Tomonoura, you immediately feel the town's timeless atmosphere. These narrow, winding streets invite you to slow down and take in the details. The food in Tomonoura is very traditional as well. There are many small izakayas and restaurants lining the streets. There are flowers on display and a few shrines and monuments to take a look at. And of course you'll find the ships of local fishermen coming into dock at Tomonoura Port. This view definitely reminds me of the movie Ponyo. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. You'll see what I'm saying. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. We are here on the shores of Tomonoura, and we just bought these squid. Like, that is straight out of the ocean. So they are salted, dried, something like that. And I'm gonna eat it right now. So here we go. Squid. I question my decision to step outside my comfort zone in 3, 2, 1.
Brains.
Very fishy. Smells about like fish food. Tastes like fish food. I imagine our cats would love this. Almost like the consistency of beef jerky, but a little more solid and crunchy. Let's try the tentacles here. There we go. I think that I like it a little bit more. The lady we bought these from was real nice. She said she makes them herself, so they probably catch them here, and then they make them, and they bag them up and we buy them. So there you go. That's very different. We found this beautiful temple. It's one of the oldest in Tomonoura, where the grave of the ancestor of Michio Miyagi, famous for his koto, is located. This temple is very serene. You can see the petals from the sakura trees falling as you walk through. Japan is a land where tradition and spirituality are deeply intertwined, and few places reflect this more profoundly than its temples. These sacred spaces have stood for centuries, offering a place for worship, reflection, and connection to the divine. Japanese temples are more than just historical sites. They're living symbols of Japan's spiritual and cultural heritage. As we explore this sacred space, we're invited to step into a world where time slows down and the deeper meanings of life come into focus. The view not far from the temple is incredible as well. You can see the shoreline and the islands out in the distance.
Strawberry milk.
Strawberry milk. This is her favorite drink that we found here in Japan. And we found this on the street in a vending machine on the way back to our house in Tomonoura. Yay!
I'm gonna get two.
Yay!
Yeah!
Yeah!
I've been looking for these
She loves
all
them.
day.
Strawberry milk. It's good stuff. Real tasty, and they only have it in certain vending machines for some reason. But and look at this street that we're on right now. We've been walking at night. It's super safe here. People are very kind, very nice. And there's the mountain you can see off in the distance. We're right by the sea too, which you can't see from here, but we found a nice guy and his shop. He helped us get us to our house yesterday. He's actually friends with the people that own the Airbnb that we're renting. He was super nice. He gave us gifts. Oh, there's the sea down there. You can kind of see it. Tomonoura has been awesome.
It's a dream.
It is. As our journey to Ashikaga Flower Park and Tomonoura Port come to an end, I hope that you've gained a deeper appreciation for the rich history, culture, and beauty that make Japan such a special place. And if you've enjoyed this adventure, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment and let us know where you'd like to see next. Until then, arigatou gozaimasu to sayonara.